Good morning, welcome, thanks for tuning in to Kila Chari Torah's daily Halacha review for Friday, August the 12th. Happy Tu B'Av. Today is the 15th day of the month of Av, a very happy and joyous day, which you can find discussed in the Talmud at the end of Tractate Tainus. We are omitting Tachanun from our prayers all day today, and we're just enjoying life a little bit more. We have been talking about preparations for the high holidays in the month of Elul. He says, the author of Kitzur Shulchan Aruch says that Anshe Maisa, people who are concerned with such things, are accustomed to check tefillin, to check mezuzahs at this time of year in the month of Elul, or even before. We have 2 months to go. You can beat the Elul rush. If anybody needs help getting tefillin or mezuzahs checked, please let me know. I'm happy to make a recommendation and help in any way I can. And he writes further, he suggests, I'm putting this in now, don't stop with the mezuzahs and the tefillin. He says it's worthwhile for us to check and correct any defect that may occur in our other mitzvahs. There's 611 other mitzvahs in addition, 610, other mitzvahs in addition to tefillin and mezuzah, because tefillin is two different mitzvahs, head and hand, and correct them, repair them, bring anything up to snuff, up to the level, up to par, up to the level it needs to be, or even beyond. That's a good way to prepare for the high holidays. Beginning with the Shabbat following Tisha B'Av, which is this Shabbos, starting tonight, and even after that, for the next 7 Shabbatot, we read the Haftarahs, which are collectively referred to as Shevet Nechemasa, 7 Haftarahs of consolation. And then he goes through, if the first day of Rosh Chodesh Elul occurs on Shabbos, which to read, and so on. We don't need to go into detail like that now. Also what to do in case of mistake, just to follow the instruction of the Gabayim, everyone will be fine. What does happen, in fact, interesting to note, if Rosh Chodesh Elul occurs on Sunday, the Haftarah Machar Chodesh, we usually have a special Haftarah for Erev Rosh Chodesh, that is set aside. It's a passage that mentions the morrow of the new moon, and from Shmuel Aleph, 1 Samuel chapter 20, because it does not have consolation for Yerushalayim. So instead, we read Aniyah Sayara as the Haftarah for that day. All of these 7 Haftarahs have an element of comfort over the loss of Jerusalem and the ultimate rebuilding and restoration of the Jewish nation in our land. In them. So that's in sort of counterbalance to the Talasa de Puranasa, the 3 Haftarahs of rebuke, which we had between the 17th of Tammuz and Tisha B'Av. We have 7, more than double that amount of comfort. So that's something to think about as we listen to the Haftarahs in these coming weeks. Earliest candlelighting this evening, earliest time to light Shabbos candles, make Kiddush, usher in the Holy Sabbath is 6:57, 3 minutes to 7. You see that the clock is already on the march. Actual candlelighting time 8:07 this evening. If you'd like to daven together, even though we won't be in the shul tonight, 7 o'clock will be the time for Mincha, Kabbalat Shabbat, Ma'ariv. Shacharis tomorrow morning, as usual, 9:15, and Shabbat concludes at 12 minutes past 9, 9:12 tomorrow evening. Wishing everyone a wonderful Shabbos, Shabbat truly of comfort, of double measure of comfort, Nachmu, Nachmu Ami, as the Haftarah says, it should be only good things and good health and Simcha for us and for the whole Jewish people. A good Shabbos.